just walked along the blocks in the women's camp, and I just keep thinking, yeah. I always called Rena my little lady. She was so small, and I just can't imagine her here. And this is a typical block. So let's take a look inside. Tell how much worse it was than the Auschwitz blocks. These were originally stables for the Russian. This was originally a stable for the Polish army's horses, which of course women are. Why would we put women anyplace nice? So these were each stalls. And they would sleep on these bunks down below here and up there. Rena said they always tried to be in the middle. There would be 4, sometimes 6 girls, and one of the hardest parts after selection is you would come back to the block and you would have more room to sleep. "4 a.m., raus, raus!" They hit. They have sticks. They wake you up. They come through the block, waking you up, the kapos, the block of us, the room elders. And everybody jumps up. If there's a dead body next to you, you carry her outside, you leave her in front of the block, the body. If somebody's dying, you carry her out, she goes to the block of death where you never leave. So here's the washroom. You didn't have a lot of time to wash. And you always tried to get up before anybody else so you could wash and get to the toilet before the line, because if you didn't get to use the toilet, you didn't have a chance the rest of the day. And if you messed yourself, it was reason for death. So this is the latrine, and this is where you waited in line for your morning toilet. They gave the women bromide so their periods would stop, but Rena's continued for quite a while, and it was a real problem. And you would race here in the morning. Although the more dehydrated and starving you were, the less you needed to use the facilities. This was the latrines was where all the bartering took place. So it was either in a latrine like this or the washroom where Erna Drenger slipped Rena a bra, a nail file, a little elephant from the children's transport that Rena kept on a charm. Little things that she held that we still have. And that was where you would trade. Shoes, without good shoes you died here. Imagine having sandals in this kind of cold and working so long. They were just flat pieces of wood with straps. So getting a pair of shoes out of Canada where the suitcases from the transports all went and was sorted. It was a really, really life-saving part of your existence here. This was known as the women's block of death. In Rena's story, you avoided walking by here because anybody you saw in here was going to die. And Rena was walking by and she heard someone call her name, and she looked up and saw Pepka Drenger from Tillage, Erna and Fela, her best friends from childhood, their older sister. And Pepka reached her arm through the bars. The bars are here so you can't get out. You're in there, you never come out. And said, Rena, I'm so thirsty, please, please. And Rena went and got water in her bowl and gave it to Pepka. And they wept. And she never saw her again. So this is not where you wanted to end up. And so many women did. We'll go inside now. So there was a gate there that you couldn't go in and out. This little courtyard, I don't know what you call it. Once again, the Blockova's rooms. We don't know how long Pepka was here. You can't light candles in here because of the timber. But in the Jewish tradition, a stone for Pepka Drenger.